Hey everybody, this is Shanita. Welcome back to part 2 of my shampoo product stash. So if you have not seen part 1 to this video, I will link it in the description box. If you are just finding me, I am showing my subscribers my hair product stash. So many things have changed since the last time I did it a couple of years ago, and so many people asked for a new video showing the new things, and I just wanted to show you what things I held on to, and you might be able to tell what I got rid of. Anyway, this is part 2 of that video. If you're new, thank you for watching. For those of you who are enjoying these stash videos, I appreciate the comments. I am enjoying so much hearing you guys' responses to the products that you have, and I am learning so much from you as well, and I appreciate you hanging around for part 2. So let's keep going. And as before, I'm just gonna start pull them out and start talking and try to keep the rambling out of the way. Okay, so here's my African black soap shampoo. If you didn't hear me go on and on and on and on and on about African black soap in my first video, then you should watch that there. But I love me some African black soap shampoo. And so this is one that I got from a local African lady here at my farmer's market. Actually, it was at the farmer's market from where I just moved. And so this is my, oh my gosh, I think I might have said that before. Yeah, but seriously, this is my favorite African black soap shampoo. I don't even know what's all in here, but she just told me that she makes this from raw African black soap. I know it has a couple of different oils in it. It may have some shea butter in it, but look at it. It looks disgusting, but it is so good. It detangles my hair so well. It cleans off all of that gunk, and it's amazing how you can put in something that looks so disgusting in your hair and it just be so amazing. Love this stuff. I love African black soap for just all over. It's just so good for your hair, for your body, and I know you all have heard of it. I don't need to go into the details of that, but love that. Here is a shampoo I picked up from TJ Maxx. It's called Shea Logic. Has anyone seen this there? It's moisturizing shampoo. I went in there specifically looking for a moisturizing sulfate shampoo. I wanted something with sulfates because I have low porosity hair. And if you have low porosity hair, you probably have hair that tends to hold on to a lot of product buildup. So, you know, we do leave-ins, we do conditioners, we do moisturizers, we do oils, and all of that product layers onto your hair. And if you're low porosity, you need a good sulfate shampoo to get all of that off at every wash day, and or at least once a month. At least once a month. I try to use one like every wash day. It's just so important because the products I use are so vital. But this one says it moisturizes and revitalizes dry, brittle, and chemically treated hair. I don't know how much this costs. I got it on clearance, as you can see, but it's okay. I only kept it around because it is one of the sulfate shampoos that I have, and I really just have to have one. I don't care how I try to do sulfate free. My hair just needs to get all of that gunk off, and I need to start fresh every single wash day. So typically when I use this, I do follow it up with another moisturizing shampoo. So you know what I mean? So I use this to just make sure I get a deep, good cleansing, and then I'll follow it up with a more mild sulfate-free shampoo. And I think if you get any sulfate-free shampoo, then you'll get, it'll serve the same purpose. Says moisturizing. This is not all that moisturizing, and that's why I followed it up with a second shampoo to kind of lower the pH of the product on my hair, and so that I could get through some of the detangling and deal with it without being worried about it breaking. Okay, here is Formulate. This is the 8-ounce shampoo I got from that Formulate made for me. You've probably heard me talk about this before in another video. This particular brand is one of those customizable brands. You fill out this little short survey of what your hair is like, what you're looking for, and they formulate a shampoo and conditioner just for your hair. I was so skeptical of this, you guys, because I was like, okay, I'll try it. My God, this stuff is so good. It's so good. It is a sulfate shampoo, but super duper moisturizing. And in fact, I've used up the conditioner. The conditioner was so good. I used it up almost immediately. So it comes in this really cute bottle. And if you've never heard of them, then and you feel like you haven't found anything that just hits your hair just right, I love the idea of them customizing it with the ingredients you need for your hair. And so they are very aware that curly hair needs a lot of moisturizing ingredients. So this is fantastic. If you ever get something from them in your email or see it on any social media, you should try it. I do recommend it. It is very good. Here's a shampoo. This is the Hibiscus Follicle Stimulating Shampoo from, the name of this company, Butter Me Essentials. That's what it is. Look, it was in the shower with me for a while. The label has been through the ringer. But this you can get in your own fragrance. I got it in Tropical Breeze. I love a tropical islandy scent. I just love it. I could get it in absolutely every product I use and I would be completely thrilled. And so this was very good. This, and she had a matching shampoo, and it also came with a deep conditioner. I did a video on this brand, Butter Me Essentials. It is in the, it's on the channel somewhere, you guys. But they have updated the labels and everything since then. They're out of New York, but superb products. And it is one of those I don't ever hear anything about. I don't spend a whole lot of time on social media except right here trying to talk with you guys. But so if other people are talking about it, I don't know that. But Butter Me Essentials, so very good. I haven't tried any of their styling products, but shampoos, conditioners, deep conditioners, those maintenance type products that you go through fast because you use more often, absolutely fantastic. Really, really was impressed with that. Here is a shampoo by Forcier Beauty. Remember, I had trouble remembering this last time. This one is their Root Beer Thirst Quencher Shampoo. And if you haven't heard me say before too, I just moved recently and I gave away a lot of products. So whatever you see come across this channel from now going forward are products that I battled and did some pros and cons on and really took some time studying to decide what was staying, what was going. And so all of that goes for all of these products. But this Forcier Beauty shampoo stays. Again, I'm not a fan of root beer. You guys, I said that the last time about the cereal shampoo, but I'm just not, I want my stuff to work. I want it to be effective. I want it to function the way I need it to function. A scent is fine, but I'm not one of those who buys something because it smells good. I'm about functionality at this point in my life. So this does smell exactly like root beer, and I'm not a root beer fan, but fortunately it does rinse clean. Like it's not a lingering scent. So I can use it and rinse it out and walk away and not have any of that fragrance left. But it's so moisturizing. I don't know if she uses a lot of colors on her labels, and you all know how I can't see, so I'm not gonna even attempt to start reading this, but there's got to be some sort of silk ingredient in here, whether it's a silk amino acids. It's just got to be something in here because it really does make the hair very nice and silky, and I really appreciate that. She's been out for a while of her she used to post a lot on social media and be really active. I don't know if she's currently doing hair products on her line, but I do know that she, since the hair products, start doing some skincare, and she has some really nice skincare things. And I believe I saw on Instagram, but she's now into candles, so she's trying her hand at candles. But the hair things, if you haven't tried, I do recommend. I really like those. This is Donkey Milk Shampoo from Shea USA. I always get such a kick out of this, just the idea. So look at this. It's just such a brilliant, gorgeous color, and it is more on the watery side than that medium consistency that I tend to like my shampoos. But I still managed to only get a little bit of this out when I need to, like just enough. So it's a flip cap, so you can kind of control how much you get out of here. But this is so good, guys. I saved this. Now, I didn't do any research on the whole dunking milk phenomenon. Is that a thing now? Don't know. I don't know how it even got the name. I see water, coconut water, aloe leaf, coconut oil, olive oil, donkey milk extract. Yes, right here. Donkey milk extract, sunflower oil, jojoba oil, shea butter, cocoa butter, and then some essential oils. Ooh, a lot of nice essential oils. To include some tangerine and grapefruit. It must have a citrusy smell. It does. You can smell the citrus. Oh, it smells really nice and clean. I like that. But this is really, really good. Shebe USA. They're another one you don't hear a whole lot about. I don't even see her on Instagram posting as much as she used to, but this is really, really good. You'll really be surprised. I just didn't know what to expect with this. Just something I thought it was on sale. I'm gonna try it. But love this so much. So this is one of those I would use as a second shampoo if I was wanting something a little more gentler, more mild, or after a stripping sulfate shampoo. So those just really have those natural ingredients in there, and it's just so much more gentle. Brings down the pH in your hair. And so that pH level really, really does. It's like the safe place for your hair. It loves to be at a nice, stable, homeostasis sort of environment. You know, if the pH raises too high, then it's brittle, it's hard to get moisturized, and it's just not thriving at that point because there's so much going on at that level, right? So much stress. And so it likes to stay nice and normal and gentle, and that's how I feel these non-sulfate shampoos balance out those sulfate shampoos. Here's the Rosemary Mint Matcha Green Tea Creamy Shampoo by Product Junkie Naturals. I just used this one recently. I was a big fan, and I still am a big fan of this line, the Rosemary Mint Matcha Green Tea line. The styling products are to die for, but I used the milk for the first time last week, and it's okay. It is not as good as that hibiscus hair milk. Look at me. I'm all off somewhere else. But anyway, this shampoo, it was good. It was very good. Very typical of Product Junkies Natural. Thick, like, oh my gosh, like, this has not moved. This is a shampoo. I don't remember it being this thick before. It almost looks like a styler. Look at this. This is where it is. Now you see me putting a little muscle to it. Okay, it did finally come down this time. So it's down on this side, but look over here. It's still not down in there. It hadn't filled it up yet. This is really, really thick, and but very moisturizing, and so I do like that. Here's the Clean Curls Cleanser by Up North Naturals. You guys, we don't give Up North enough credit. Up North they're based out of Canada, and I did one video of products that I bought from them, and I really need to revisit it because I had all of their products. I bought everything they have, and I did one video. I didn't even get a chance to use everything in the line, but this cleanser is very good because it is also African black soap based. Need I say more? So you know that I love that. It is also made with mint and rosemary. Yeah, I remember this having a nice minty smell, and it is pretty simple. The African black soap, peppermint oil, rosemary oil, and then the cocoa glucoside, which is the cleanser, and the phenoxyl ethanol, the preservative. That's it. That is all that's in this cleanser. So it is really African black soap based and very good. So it is. You probably can't see it, but it is that nice pore consistency that I like. Not too thick, not too watery. It's done very well. Here is Cocoa Mint Moisture Rich Shampoo from Curls Dynasty. Absolutely loved this. I do remember, I don't know if it was 21 or 2020, someone came on and asked me what was my absolute favorite shampoos and conditioners, and this was it. At that time, this was it. And I don't know if I would really say anything different, you guys. It kind of depends, right? So this one is super duper moisturizing. It makes my hair feel amazing. So amazing. It is so moisturizing. It is aloe juice based instead of water. It has some great oils in it: avocado, sunflower, coconut, hemp seed. It has shea butter, cocoa butter, olive oil, dark chocolate extract, peppermint oil. It's just everything is so good. And it is sulfate free, but this is one of those I can use alone. So this is not something I would put necessarily on top. Well, after I use a sulfate shampoo, I can use this one by itself. It cleanses and it provides that absolute rich moisture that I love by itself. So this is their original shampoo. Curls Dynasty have grown so much. They've done so much more. I don't even know if they have another shampoo or not, but this is awesome. If you see this in Target, get this. Just pick it up. Once you use it the first time, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. It's really kind of hard to explain, but it's really that good. Rosemary Mint African Black Soap Shampoo from Product Junkie Naturals too. This was old back in the day, original bottles. And I love this. Again, African Black Soap based. See, a lot of my products have themes. You know, when I find ingredients that I know my hair loves, I tend to stick to those ingredients. And I will buy a product based on an ingredient or kind of the order of the ingredients of some familiar products that I've used. You know, if I've used something else and I know that gave me some awesome results, it is very likely I will buy another product that has those same ingredients kind of in the same place. And so I just, like I said, I've tried 1 to 2 African Black soap shampoos that was absolutely stripping. Like I had to put another moisturizing shampoo on top of it. But this one is very balanced as well with other oils and powders, and this one doesn't have any butters in it, but very moisturizing. And so I like that. I don't know if that one is even still made or not. Oh, here's another Cocoa Mint shampoo by Curls Dynasty. I think they had a sale one time, and no, they were on ABC. Yo, what's the name of that website? I always find things on abcdeals.com. Oh, I can't think of it. I don't want to tell anybody wrong. Okay, I'll find it and I'll put it in the description box. But every now and then they do products for some small businesses, and they're like always like 50% off. And so Curls Dynasty made an appearance on there once, and at 50% off, I bought like 3 of the shampoos and conditioners. Just love this. Here's the rice water activated mint cleanser by Product Junkie Naturals. The rice water one, yeah, I'm kind of finishing it up. I think I remember the last time I picked it up, I just wanted to go ahead and use it. I wasn't as huge of a fan on this one. I just didn't really get into that whole rice water thing. I just didn't. You know, I read some good things, I read some bad things, and I thought, you know what, stay out of that. Just stay with what you know. And sometimes that's the best thing you can do for yourself. Stay with what you know. And this is another African Black soap from the exact same brand that I was talking about before, from the African lady here. I bought this originally at the first farmer's market where I saw her. It was so good, I went back and got more. So that's how that happened. But yeah, I didn't realize there was some still in there. I've got to finish that up. The Razul clay wash by Product Junkie Naturals as well. I love a clay wash probably as much as a African Black soap shampoo. I love a clay wash. I used to make my own clay cleansers with this recipe that I'd gotten from somebody once online, and it was absolute perfect. It was the exact right proportions of clay to oils to aloe juice to water. Like everything you needed was in the exact proportion. I could make it every time. It'd be the perfect consistency every time. And so now I don't have time to mix things like that like I used to. So when I see a clay wash that from a brand that I know is known for just being moisturizing and known for having safe natural ingredients, then I will try it. And I've found enough of those now that I feel comfortable that I don't have to buy mine again unless to make it again, unless I just want to. If I just want to throw back to see what that was like, I will try that. Here's a coconut milk wash from Gyra Naturals. This probably would go more like in my co-wash stash, which, oh my God, y'all, I said this was going to be part 2, just the shampoos. I forgot all about it. I've got a whole nother thing of co-washes. Should we do those in a separate video? I've got enough for a separate video. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that in a separate video. But this one I put in here simply because it said shampoo. It says it's a shampoo and body wash. And coconut milk wash is what it's called by Gyra Naturals, Jiri. And it is another brand you need to check out if you have not. This milk wash is not very sudsing. It's one of those cleansers that it cleanses your hair, you get some moisture, but if you're one of those who psychologically needs suds to feel that your hair, scalp is clean, then you won't like this because it's not very sudsing, but very gentle and very nice. I did not even try it as a body wash. I just used it as a shampoo. It has water, castile soap, coconut milk powder, ginger root, coconut oil, shea butter, xanthan gum, rosemary extract, rosemary essential oil, fragrance oil, and preservative. That's all that's in here. Kind of thick. Yeah, it's definitely not watery. I need to finish this up. It's just a little bit in here. And then I can stick it in my empties and I'll come back and let you know what I really think about it because I don't have a whole lot of memory about that. Okay, here is something I bought from listening to Sherry. Sherry's one of my subscribers and friends here who is more of a junkie than me. If you can imagine that, I promise you she is. Sherry, raise your hand, show yourself. Okay, so she finds these deals sometimes and send them to me, and then I will read and be like, okay, now I got to have that. And this was a brand that she introduced me to that every time I pick it up, I try to remember the name of it and I can't. If I happen to remember, I'll put it in the video here somewhere. But this is a cleansing paste. So look at this. It's like this lavender purplish color, and it literally is a paste. It's just like a thick styler. And so when I first got this, I thought, what in the world? But when this stuff hits suds, hits water, it makes the most amazing suds. And I can smell it now. It has that clean linen smell. You guys know that oh, it smells so good. Oh, this needs to be a candle. The fragrance is absolutely incredible. But it has in it palm flakes and aretha powder, goat's milk, water, cocoa glucoside, mica, floral essential oils, olive oil, and shea butter. But it's very soft. It's like not going anywhere. You got to, really dig in there to get it out. But just rubbing a little bit into your hands and wet it. So much lather and very good, like really cleansing, really softening on the hair. So it's not stripping at all. It's another one of those I always say, okay, I got to do that when I get time because I got to work a little harder. It'll seem like I'm always in a hurry. So it's just easier to grab a bottle to do that. But I need to use that because it really is good. And I really hope between Sherry and I, we can come up with a name of this that I can put it in the title because she is one of those I really would like for you guys to know about and support. Really would. Here's Coils by Nature, the replenishing hair and scalp shampoo, and this is in eucalyptus and lavender. Here is another little hidden gem that they're active on, at least Instagram. I follow them on Instagram. They're always posting a lot of cool stuff, very rarely hair stuff. They're usually just other clips that are so freaking funny that I can always depend on it for a good laugh. But this is a foam, and it comes out, in a nice, just big chunk of sudsy soap, and it's so much in here. It is 8 ounces, but you guys know how foam comes out. It takes forever to use this. I know I've used this stuff 3 times. Look at this. It's right there. All the way here. And it feels really good on the hair. It is another one that is just really good that I'm pulling a lot of this stuff off the shelf, you guys. And so I'm just remembering that it's there. You know how you get stuff and you just put more things in front of it and you forget. This is another really, really good shampoo. Really good. I remember how softening it was. There's water infused with calendula and nettle leaf root, coconut oil, palm kernel oil, olive oil, hemp seed oil, jojoba oil, eucalyptus, lavender. Yeah, this was very good as well. Yeah, and I used it alone. It's not one of those that was too stripping, not too soft, right down the middle. One of those I could just use as a cleanser and keep on. So Coils by Nature, definitely check them out. They have sales every now and then, and they do have some body products. They have some lovely men's products, and it is Black Sister owned. So check them out. Here's the Detoxifying Hair Mud Wash by Forbella Natural. You guys, I've had this for so long. I don't even know that she sells this anymore. If she does, the labeling has probably changed so much you wouldn't even recognize it. But this is a hair mud wash. This was the one I went to when I originally stopped making my own. I thought, oh, somebody else is doing this already made up. Like, I don't have to go through the trouble of mixing up all those ingredients and measuring out all that stuff. And so this is the chamomile lemongrass one. That's because it has the chamomile lemongrass fragrance to it, but it's aloe vera juice, bentonite clay, coconut oil, glycerin, flaxseed oil, moringa oil, avocado oil, shea oil, castor oil, olive oil, sweet almond oil, jojoba oil, honey, slippery elm bark, Irish moss, and then those essential oils. It is just a phenomenal mud wash. I remember when I first got this, I sent her a note that says, this feels so good on my hair. It cleanses. You can just tell that it cleanses all of that gunk off. That clay just pulls all that extra product off of your hair, and it just makes your hair so defined. You get to see really what your curls are like, because these clays just do that. Like, it really pops out that definition, so you get a chance to really see your hair in its perfect curly form. So that's what I love about these clays. And so this one, a lot of people use different kinds of clays. One of the products I talked about earlier uses Rosol clay. This one uses bentonite clay. And so very, very good. I'm sure she still uses this. This is an excellent one. And it was really thick. It still is really thick. You can hear it moving, but I had to water this down. It was so thick. Like, it was so much work getting this out of the bottle. And then I realized it's so thick that it made it, like, you don't want it too watery, but you don't want it to be so thick that you can't get it out of the bottle. You don't want to overuse it. So I decided I was going to just take half of it out right up front, put it in another container, and what was left in there, mix it with water. So I stretched it so far. That's probably why it's still here in this old bottle, because I've been able to just continue to add more water to it and use it again. Add more water and use it again, because it's so thick. It's just not coming out of this little pouring spout at all. You forget about that. Not gonna happen. So you're gonna have to spoon this out, get a plastic spoon or something, and mix it with some water in another bowl, and then apply it. But you'll love it. You will love how it detangles your hair, how it conditions your hair, how it defines it, so that you can see what that definition really looks like, what your curls look like. It strips off all the gunk off of your hair as far as debris and oil wise, but at the same time, the oils in here balances off so that it still just feels good. You don't left with hair that is so stripped and brittle. Conditioning after this is really optional. It's that good. That's the level that we're on with that. Okay, and here's the last one. This is Super Hydrating Sulfate Free Shampoo by ORS. I decided to keep this because I wanted to show it to you guys. It is 16 ounces of product. We're all familiar with ORX Relaxer Days. And I bought this because it came in a set with on one of my Curlbox subscriptions back in the day when I had Curlbox. This product line was put out, and I decided to try it. It came with a shampoo, a leave-in conditioner, a rinse-out conditioner, and a leave-in lotion, styling lotion, or something to that sort. The rice water and electrolytes, they kind of jumped on that bandwagon. And oddly enough, look, it's a very beautiful shampoo. I love the color. I love the consistency. It's that pearly, just pearlesque, gorgeous shampoo. And so it is super hydrating. Like, it really does feel really good in your hair. It's slippery. It just adds so much hydration to it. It cleanses it very well. And then there's silicones in it. So take that for what it's worth. I decided to keep it. I originally was going to just throw it out. I did get rid of the styling lotion because I can put things in my hair with silicones as long as I can take it right back out. So shampoo, I can take that out after I rinse it out. A conditioner, I'll put silicones in. Well, it depends. I don't have none. I think I did give away the other one. But my logic was, a shampoo, I can put in my hair, the silicones will be there. I can take another shampoo and just strip all of that out if I wanted to and not have the silicones on there. But this is one of those where it still stays so hydrating. Like, I didn't feel the need to. And I thought that my hair would feel extra, not gummy, but that it would feel like it was just too much. It would feel heavy. It would feel like I just layered on a bunch of products. And it's just all psychological, right? Because we've been told that silicones are the devil. But this is really good. And it was so much. I just could not justify throwing this away. And I think the entire thing averaged up to about $20 for 4 of the full-size products. So we know it is not a ton of great ingredients, but it really feels good. And sometimes you just got to go with that. You know what your eyes are saying, but what is your hair saying? And if it likes it, then, well, sometimes you just got to be like, okay, you know what I said I wouldn't do. This is why my mama said you don't never say what you're not going to do, because you never know what might come around and you might have to eat those words. And so this kind of made me eat my words about silicones, especially in shampoos. There are a place for them, but I never thought I would go back to them in a shampoo. And it is not high up on the list. I think that's the other reason that made me feel like it wasn't so bad. It doesn't have parabens. It doesn't have sulfates, no mineral oils, but like I said, it does have some silicones. I can't even see where it is. Don't even let me get to trying to read and knowing I can't see on here. But I do remember it being far down the list. But it's super, super rich, soft lather. Like, it reminded me of those relaxing days when you could just slather shampoo in it and it'd just be so soft and moisturizing, and then you just rinse it all out. And so it just gave me that feel. And maybe it's all psychological because I know it's ORS and that's just what I associate with relaxed hair. But that's it, you guys. So that is part 2 of the shampoo. So anything catch your eye? Anything you're interested in? If you did not share your favorite shampoos in the first video, then share them here. We want to see what you are using and what you're loving, because we're learning from each other, right? You probably caught some new products and new brands here, and I hope that you will be supportive of some of these brands, because except the Formulate, all of them are Black-owned sister brands. Oh, and God, the ORS. So besides these 2, the rest of them, sisters started whipping them up right in their kitchen. And so now they are, Okay, one more. And that, definitely not. But seriously, all the rest of them are. And so I really hope that you all will support these brands. I still say, despite everything I've used, all of the mass produced products that I've used from brands who have scientists and cosmetologists that work together, have millions and billions of dollars to do these studies for what is good for our hair and what they can put on the market. I absolutely still say these natural ingredients that these sisters have figured out for these brands have been the absolute best products that I have used. Hands down, no questions asked. I don't even have to think twice about it. They know what our hair needs. They're adding extracts and oils and ingredients. You guys, these ingredients are not cheap. You know, to get the natural ingredients, they're not cheap. It's just like trying to eat better. You know, sometimes the healthiest food is the more expensive food, and that's why people just end up just grabbing some junk. Sometimes it's just cheaper and faster, but that doesn't mean it's the best thing for you. And we all know that. So same thing regarding these hair products. But I do say, if you just catch these on sale, like, you can so get your money's worth. And I believe in a sale. I don't think there's anything here I'm going to show you that was regular price. You will never see a regular price hair product come across this channel. I buy all of it on sale. If there's something I want to try, wait till a sale. And sometimes they pop up and have a sale when I wasn't even expecting it. But there's something I've been eyeing, or something somebody will introduce me to. Well, now, you know, I give in and I try it. And so the whole journey is about trial and error. We all know that. What works for me may not work for you at all. I'm just here to give you my stance on what I have found that works for my hair, in hopes that it will be an introduction, at least for some brands that maybe you were not familiar with, or it may be some kind of guide, some kind of gauge that you might be able to use to determine if it sounds like it might be good for your hair. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. And again, share your shampoos. We are so interested in reading what you have tried. If you have any new brands that you'd love to introduce us to, we're always wide-eared open waiting on those. So please share that as well. And you guys, thank you so much for commenting. I so appreciate the likes you've been giving. And for the new subscribers, I do appreciate you being here and hanging on. And so we will move on to the next set of products in the next video. So I hope you'll hang around for that as well. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care of yourselves as always. Bye.